time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's going to touch you. But someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close.
He is Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Brawler himself. One of the greatest fighters of all time. A sparkling record and one of the best to ever do it. And here comes the...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano. Fighting out of the blue corner from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins now. Let's get the answers.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of defense here at all. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Tried to score with the uppercut. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Do you believe what we are seeing? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, ball, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Stick it on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and then you're starting forward. You're thinking from the start, you won't build up, because you're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on, get focused, get your mind on the job, get back out there and win your round. I need you to think, don't do looking out for these 6 at a time, setting up, you're getting back into this, you're better than this point. Go back out, reserves is ready to go back to golden slides. Otherwise you'll see it and ride it up. Only go again. Get your mind back on the job. Start working. Here's 1, 2, straight down the middle.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Just keep him on the end of that job. You're getting the time already. The right time.
This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this, because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
That hook was going with some bad intentions. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Throws the uppercut but misses. Stamina is off the charts. A perfect counter shot. Swing and miss with that hook. Catch and shoot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Good way. I like that to happen. Stay focused. Get back behind your jab bases. Just get your rhythm back and slants. Relax like a big one to hold up. Don't get agree about it. Go out there, reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round. You don't care. Go out there and win this next round. Time is out. Go up there, finish it. Beautiful. Get back out there and win it.
The bell rings and we start the third. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pump until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Who the bigger, stronger fighter is. Let's see if they use it to their advantage.
Sometimes I've been in with fighters that don't know what to do, don't have to break it down. Then they get a little dirty.
You'd like to see more jabs. The perfect counter lands. These two fighters are made for one another. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Oh my, the big fella just got rocked. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
Back at it in round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They call it the Glory Division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
It's the one who draws first blood, Coach. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Do you believe what we're seeing? That uppercut misses. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Just take the round off. It's a look off now and keep round and feel good. Just keep him up. You've got to replace him. That's why it's not over yet. You want to go out, that's it. Start sticking with feet, body shots in there. Ready to blow with something. Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. He needs to go back out there and he needs to win this round. Your mind's back and you've got to concentrate for a great round. Come on. Just sit down. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back.
Time for the 5th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
The charts. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Just misses with that uppercut. Very close round. Attempts to pull it down. Goes Larry Holmes. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Get back out there and win the round. Good work on Wolf and Wolf Jump slick, puts back on, get focused, get your mind on the job, get back to the top, set him up, and we'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely not over yet. You got to go out there and win this round. You have everything in the bank, and then get him back into it. Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing better. Get the timing ready. The right time's beautiful. That's it. Stop this fight, will you?
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action. Let's start the 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Start respecting each other's punching power. It's all offense all the time. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
He threw a punch and just got countered. No rest for the weary. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. As boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. Stay focused. Don't go back into the fight. Don't give into this. You're better than this. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab basics. Just get the rhythm back and win the rhythm. Get your mind. Think about the defense on the end and do good work. Put him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better at the time. Set him up and you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely completely going to win this round. Put him close to it, otherwise you'll see it and ride it out.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back in the action.
Pass away. Go at the time. Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few concepts in there. Ready to go.
Missing with the hook. No rest for the weary. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Rocky Marciano, few have been better. One of the greatest of all time.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. That jab doesn't find a home. It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
He Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important.
And we enter the 8th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A perfect counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? That jab doesn't find a home. Both want a highlight reel knockout. It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counterpunch. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. There's the jab, but does not score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, that is a bit of a surprise. It ends in a draw.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard too long and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say with lock and key and combination. Keep gold and hindsight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever band, no mind, keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They will let me when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Larry Holmes, weighed in at 226 pounds. He stands 6'3" tall. Up against them, Muhammad Ali. He stands 191 centimeters tall with a reach of 198.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight.
Eastern assassin, Larry Holmes, dominated the heavyweight division in the early 80s. In fact, he went 48 fights before suffering his first defeat. Watch out for that very impressive jab. Muhammad Ali, young man rumble. That's the mantra, fresh off that famous win over Sonny Liston.
Oh, pure bad blood.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. The renowned U.S. Olympic gold medalist and the newly crowned heavyweight champion of the world, formerly known as Cassius Clay, introducing the Louisville Lip, Muhammad Ali.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Well done with that counter shot. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Tom. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. This is the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali. And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. He's been knocked down, but at least... Oh, he's just taking a big breath, and here we go again. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down, or even predict which way you're moving.
go where the other fighter won't. Swing and a miss with that hook. Nice counter. These two were made for each other. Which fighter will say no mas? Nice counter shot. Punch out good. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Holmes in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Let's get it started in round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Only catching air with that hook. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely done. I thought there's no way to the finish is round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
And that hook misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. I promise you, all three... There's the bell to start round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, the Eastern Assassin in some trouble here. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Down goes Larry Holmes. Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Big swing and a miss. It's been on one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. So it's plan B time after being... Time for the 5th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs is gone. And this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
And that hook misses. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. What a huge momentum swing. There's the bell to start round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Nope, that hook won't score. And he scores with the counter. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they will out of steam.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Hold it right there. The greatest. Muhammad Ali is down. Do you believe it? It happened. You saw. I'm Todd Grisham, and every fighter wants to say at least once they fought at Brooklyn Hall. And here we are. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Here he comes, Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. And they'll be facing Deontay Wilder. Here comes
This bout,
one of the hottest. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Hit him with a left jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. These punches coming from every angle. Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Both men step back for just a moment. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
It's bombs away. Well done with that counter shot. Throws the uppercut but misses. Straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Put him back on in this round. Get out there.
There's the bell for round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Oh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
And there's the bell for round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit when you don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Caution being thrown to the wind. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They call it the Glory Division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. How about that time counter shot? Can't score with that jab. Couldn't land that jab. Good counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
2 straights down the middle, point whistle. Great work, stay focused, but go out there and win this next round. The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You have everything in the bag, and he's winning.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That counter punch caught him clean. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. This is the danger spot.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
No rest for the weary. Nice counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think...
On On to the fifth we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
They call it the chin. Oh, did you see that? Deontay, and down goes Wilder. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure one punch could change anything. Well, he's had enough, and he is going to quit. And that will do it. This fight is over. They have given up.
They don't like that. Listen to that.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. A consequence of stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversation, no astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Hey. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's an necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janis Joplin droplets, it sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a Kabbalist novelist inside of my.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King himself.
This bout is scheduled.
Expectations are. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Solid punch. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. Down goes Fury. They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Somebody can smell blood here.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. So time to go celebrate that.
I
just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. Don't want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height isn't I left my ego at the altar. Now every ring's a thing, and everything I taught you is coming back around to me, just like revolvers. And every single click is just hammering it home. Who knew Russian roulette involved answering the phone? Until my signal dwindles or my channel is in Rome, or my cell phone dies, or it's cancer in my dome. And dear nicks the tone as I pour my pain out. One of your short nose might blow my brains out, but you ain't even pick up. Talking to myself, exactly what you sick of.
Feeling kinda restless. Did you get my message? It's swirling around in the storm.
Yeah, come on.
No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there.
Yeah.
I left the story of my life on your answering machine. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there?
Are you there?
Hello,
Are you there?
would you pick up the phone?
We were like, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is around, does it really make a sound? That's romantic and profound. But now we're like lumberjacks holding the axes that bring it down. So I'm now on your message, talking about remember. Silence in return, that sounds like timber. There's some that can't see the forest because they liars, but I can't see the forest because of the fire. And in our prehistorics, the flowers was rooting for us. Brontosaurus ate the flowers, T-Rex ate the brontosaurus, and then the T-Rex turned around and ate the florist. That's why I lost my FTD endorsements, but that's really not important. My sadness is snitch, my melancholy informant. Despair wears a wire, my longing rapping the song. My worry is a rap, my lonely tapping the phone.
I wanna give you reasons, tell you what I'm feeling, but none of these lines are secure. No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there.
Do your business.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. Switch stance, that's it. Don't be too much in. You know you can do it in the gym. Confidence. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way. Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
One, two, three, four, five. Give me your gloves.
Take your time.
Time.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe. Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this.
Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. The jab's working now.
Be confident. You gotta take that confidence away. Go out in the.
Let's fight.
Be clever. Clever what you're doing. Good work. He's done. Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round.
And box.
He's not hurt. He's not hurt.
Oh, oh! Get your head back, get your head back. Lay your head back.
Ball to the net, ball to the net. Referee, stop the fight, stop it. Relax, think about what you're doing. Don't steal. Don't walk onto anything dangerous.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You all right? That's time.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You're
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man.
doing this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's
The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back together.
Nope, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. And don't get
Win the round on your jab, and then breathe when you're stepping around.
just the same.
Let's go.
Breathe. Look at me. You all right?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You still want to fight? And time.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes. You're switching off. Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight. Now you're going back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
the first minute. Stick him on the end of that jab, and then just start gathering your pace.
Keep smart. So just keep him on the end of his jab. You're getting your timing up.
Relax. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right? But we don't care. Go out there and win this next round.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready.
Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back.
Go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and
And win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
don't give me no free shots. Keep smart. Just the same again.
Come on, you're letting back into the fight. You're much better than this guy.
Yeah, and he'll start tiring out. Good work. He was thinking. He was smart.
Let's do it.